because I spent a couple of years with some sleep disorder. So I had a lot of time during the night where I can't sleep, and I try to do something like reading some books and making some music. So many tracks of the album were produced during the night. So I decided to call the album Insomnia. All the people are artists that I really love. Of course, with many of them, we were in touch even before, especially with Figub, with FloFilz, with Kuranes, and with others was the first time that we worked together. I love to spend time in studio with musicians and artists, but sometimes it's not possible. So the best way is to share files, and so we work also in this way. I think it's quite normal to be stuck on a project sometimes. It happens. So in my experience, if I work too much on a song, on a project, maybe it's because it doesn't work. And I think it's important to understand that sometimes it's better to let it go and move on. I like all the tracks on Insomnia, but if I have to tell a story, I would tell why I decided to came up with the title Train to My Beat, the track I made with Figub Brazlevic. I used to live in Berlin, and Figub was one of the first beatmaker I knew at that time. And I remember that I took many trains from Friedrichshain, where I lived, to Moabit, Figub place. And yeah, and for me it's a good memory of that time. What I like the most when I make music is to enjoy the process, and I like to describe it as an extension of my childhood. I used to play and create a lot of stories with my toys, and I do the same right now with my music. I like to close the door behind me and spend time in my studio with my toys, my records, my sampler, my instrument, and I try to recreate that process. Of course, I would love to be creative every time I'm in the studio, but sometimes it doesn't work, and I think it's normal. Maybe you're not inspired and you have to wait. In that moment, I think it's important to don't stress yourself, don't spend so much time on your project, and maybe try to do something else. I like to go outside, take some pictures and spend some time with friends and enjoy and try to wait, just wait. Actually, my favorite moment of the day is the morning. I like to wake up early. I used to meditate a lot, and then I like to spend 2, 3, 4 hours on my project, focused, because the morning is the most creative moment of the day for me. It's the feedback of the people, the feedback of friends, and not just the number of listeners of some Spotify playlist, which is important, of course, but for me it's not the main point. I love when I play my gigs and I understand that the people already know the beats I'm playing. Yes, there are many titles connected to spirituality and meditation, and that's because it's something that I do, and it's something that helped me in the past to deal with my feelings and try to see things from a different perspective. And also I think that helped me a lot to prioritize my goal and to put my balance and emotional well-being at the center. The last record I've bought was some weeks ago in London. Finally, I found this one because I had been looking for it for a long time. It's Sara Creative Partners. The album name is The Hollywood Recording. There are many great artists on this, like J Dilla, Pharoah Monch, Erykah Badu, Bilal, and many others. It's difficult to describe the sound, but actually it's some wonky electronic jazzy beats and rap. Yeah, I think it's not very well known, but yeah, you definitely have to check it because it's super nice.